live transmission is back on air again. My name is OLAYOMI KOIKI, known as the Koikimedia, bringing the world closer to your doorstep. That is what we do for a living. We report news from around the world, and we also report news from the zoo country known as Nigeria, where, as we're speaking right now, there is a fire at the Dangote Refinery. Is this a sabotage? Nigeria has been sabotaged for a very, very long time. We all know that, but we've been playing, with fire, and it seems that there is more fire consuming, many of part of Nigeria as we speak right now. If you do not allow the indigenous people to go, multiple àwọn alálẹ̀ a máa bá gbogbo yín jà káàkiri pátápátá. Alálẹ̀ ló máa bá gbogbo yín jà. A ti sọ fún yín pé àwọn àǹjọ̀nú ò ní jẹ́ kẹ́ sùn. Bẹ́ bá ti ń rò pé máa sùn, ìgbà yẹn làǹjọ̀nú máa yọjú sí yín, torí pé ẹ̀yin ò lè gbádùn kí a máa jẹ aráàlú. Tó bá ṣẹ̀ ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa ní wákàtí lórí ìkànnì Koikimedia, bí a ṣe ń gbọ́ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí ni pé ní iléeṣẹ́ refinery ti Dangote Aliko, wọ́n ní iná wọnú refinery yẹn. Kí ló fà á? Kí ló mú iná jáde? Gbogbo wa náà ni a mọ̀ pé ọ̀rọ̀ iná kò ń ṣe in tí kò lè ṣẹlẹ̀, kò ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nílùú òyìnbó, kò ń ṣe pé nítorí pé ó jẹ́ Dangote. Àmọ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí gbogbo wa ti ṣe mọ̀ pé nǹkan kan tí àwa ń béèrè fún tí ẹ̀dẹ̀ takú pẹ̀lú fún wa, oríṣiríṣi ìjàmbá tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí yín, ẹ máa fara gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni, nítorí pé gbogbo wa la ti ń sọ pé ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà yìí kò ní any sympathy. Anybody tó bá ní sympathy fún Dangote àbí anybody, ṣí èrè. Kí ló kàn wá pẹ̀lú pé Dangote Refinery ẹ̀ ń jóná? Ẹ mọye ọmọ Yorùbá tó ti kú tí iná ti jó lójoojúmọ́. Tẹ́ wá ń sọ nísìn pé refinery jóná kìnìkan. Tí refinery bá jóná, kí ó mọ̀ pé lára àwọn iṣẹ́ ibi tó ti ṣe, òun náà ló ń fa gbogbo kìíní. A ti sọ fún yín tẹ́lẹ̀ pé oríṣiríṣi nǹkan ló máa bá yín, a máa bá yín jà lójoojúmọ́. Kò ní sísinmi fáwọn àtẹ̀yìn. Èyí tó bá kéré á fẹ́ lójú. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni iṣẹ́ tí mídíà máa ń ṣe nìyẹn. So ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ fún yín pé lákọ̀ọ́kọ́, as it's going on the news right now, it's breaking news. This is coming from, Simon Ekpa, the government in exile of the Biafra, breaking the Dangote Refinery in Lagos on fire 14 minutes ago. Nigerian story, breaking news, fire outbreak at the Dangote Refinery just days after Dangote accusation of sabotage by mafia. Mafia. There has always been mafia in Nigeria since the independence. There's always been mafia since the corruption of the 1914 amalgamation. So let's go more further. According to Maurice Moye at Maurice_Moye 1 hour ago, hope this fire at Dangote Refinery does not hamper operations. I hope it is put out quickly. Also, there's a press release from the Dangote Group. I'll be telling you what they are saying. There is no cause for alarm as the refinery is operating. As the refinery is operating, it might be because the call disrupted, the transmission. I'm sure the caller didn't realize that we have a breaking news. Whatever is a breaking news, the job of Koikimedia, because most of you in Nigeria don't have electricity to know what is happening. So this is the reason why you have to stick to this platform, so we keep you up to date. According to Reuters, press release from the Dangote Group, Dangote Refinery contains minor fire at its Ilufuen treating plant. We have swiftly contained the minor fire incident at our Ilufuen treating plant today, Wednesday, the 26th June, because they can't tell lies that there's no fire. Wallahi. They could see fire. We know Nigeria. If there was no kind of social media like this, they would have told you that look, because it is Nigeria that they will be saying, are you sure that is yellow? Are you sure that that is yellow and black? It is not green. It is only in Nigeria. But this time around, we catch up on you quickly. I'll catch up on you. That is the beauty of the technology. So ó kéré ni ó tóbi ni àwọn alálẹ̀ máa wọlé sí gbogbo yín lára until tẹ́ bá fi wá sílẹ̀ lọ́rùn tó tẹ́ bá fi wá sílẹ̀ lọ́rùn oríṣiríṣi la máa ṣe jàǹbá oríṣiríṣi ewu oríṣiríṣi àtẹni tó jẹ́ sọ̀pọ́tà yín níta àtẹni tó jẹ́ sọ̀pọ́tà yín nínú ilé ní nísinmi bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fáwọn àwa náà fún wa sinmi so bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fáwọn náà nísinmi ẹ̀yin náà ní nísinmi so bó ṣe jẹ́ nìyẹn so as this is a breaking news it's not a live full transmission. I'm just going to be telling you. So this is, according to Anthony Shigina, there is no cause for alarm. Problem to India. If they like, let them be alarm. One, there is no cause for alarm. We have killed the fire in the Dangote Refinery. We don't kill the fire. The fire is dead. One out take fire here. So now they realize that they cannot tell lies. The world has evolved. The world is a beautiful place. If you tell lie, the lie will catch up on you. Nigeria has been telling lies for a very long time. So that is the Dangote have released a statement, as we have it right now. Let's see if I can check anything from their Twitter handle. Well, they've released a statement. I've got that statement in front of me right now. The Dangote Refinery contained minor fire at its Ilufuen treating plant. And we have swiftly contained a minor fire incident at our elephant treating plant today, which is 26th of June 2026. Sorry, 2024 rather. Wednesday, 26th of June 2024. I don't know why they didn't put 2024. This thing is not completed. It shows that there's a panky because you study document. How can a whole organization like Dangote tell us is Wednesday, 26th of June? Which of the June? Last year June or next year June? It shows that they just want to cover something quickly. Because before you release a statement from Dangote, you got to look at that statement. You got to vet it very well. But I can tell you, this statement does not have a date in terms of the year. So anybody can still adjust this and put 2023 and put 2026. So be by work on Wednesday, 26th of June. No year. There is no cause for alarm. Toba coin. Only there is no cause for alarm. Umbo. Dear. Sherry, àwọn alálẹ̀ wá máa bá gbogbo yín jà. Gbogbo yín pátápátá because àwọn kan ló ní ilẹ̀ yẹn ẹ ti gbàgbé. Àwọn kan ló ní ilẹ̀ tí Dangote kọ́ tó kọ̀ọ̀kan sí yẹn. Àwọn kan ló ní. Were they paid properly? Was compensation paid? Gbogbo yẹn náà ó kù díẹ̀. Ó ṣe kí ni? Ó kù díẹ̀ ni. So ẹ má bínú mo fẹ́ lọ fọwọ́ gbá I think finish it. Àwọn ọmọ Oòduà dẹ̀ ṣèdè láti school ni. So before you know now they will be coming down be asking, Dad, we need to eat. So there is no cause for alarm as the refinery is operating and there is no recorded injury or body harm to any of our staff on duty. Adúpẹ́ f'Ọlọ́run. This was signed by Anthony Shigina, the Group Chief Branding and Communication Officer. Eléyìí ti fail because kò fi years sí, but that is not our problem. So now, couple of things we need to understand. Let me go to the Punch newspaper some 15 hours ago before the fire. Àgbàlagbà ẹni àjẹké lánàá ọmọkú lẹ́ni bá mi parí ẹ̀. Àjẹ́ witchcraft. Last night then this morning small pikin die. Àbọ̀rọ̀bọ̀ yẹn nísìn ẹ ṣe jàre grandma bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ Oòduà. As soon as they come down now they'll be asking for food. I hope àwọn ọmọ yín náà ṣe ń jẹun ní ẹ̀dá bá ti wọlé. Mú kí gbogbo ilé ẹ̀kan sí ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Don't come here, just stay. What happened?
I'm hungry.
Kí ni mo sọ? That's funny. Look by Lenny. I'm hungry. Oúnjẹ oúnjẹ tí a fi ń ṣeré. What to eat? You want steak? Well, you gotta call your brother if he can make it for you. Go and tell him you want steak. Mo pè táwọn ọmọ yín náà bá ti wọlé bọ́yìí máa ń béèrè oúnjẹ nìyẹn tẹ́ máa fún oúnjẹ. Ó yẹ pé shut up! Oúnjẹ kọ́ oúnjẹ ni. Lọ́mú gàrí. Ọmọ tó mọ tó fẹ́. When I want steak. Let's go back to the conversation. Yes, well, 15 hours ago, you know, hungry. Mrs. Cheriko, so Cherikoko, I am hungry. It depends on which country you are. If you are abroad, don't be hungry. But if you're in Nigeria, definitely you got to be hungry. Let me digress a little bit. And my platform is a well-educated when it comes to Yoruba nation. One of our brother that is doing his immigration in this country called me yesterday. It was a missed call. He has already briefed me about his immigration that he's doing here. He just arrived not too long ago. What pè mí ní ẹ jẹ́ n sọ Yorùbá. Benny, they need to eat whether you like it. When it concerns small pikin, they got to eat. They don't care whether you have money, you are doing Yoruba nation, you are not doing Yoruba nation, you are going to work, you are not going to work. Benny, grandma also confirmed that exactly it is only in the zoo country we don't know the worth of our children. You can't be in Belgium and be hungry. No, I disagree. Lie. Hey, no. How can you be in Belgium and be hungry? From where? Belgium authority will not be excited. Though, me saying that a lady died in Scotland. I can't remember the year. We were told that she starved to death. Very, very rare occasion like that will also pop up. So, Miss Cherikoko, are you Biafra or Odudua? Because if you are Odudua, you must find the Odudua people in Belgium and tell them you are hungry. Or you go to the nearest church. Or you go to the nearest, shelter. If you are Biafra, I'm sure say there be Biafra people waiting for Belgium. Just, get close to them. They will sort you out. Now, I know, definitely. You where you don't chop okruku, ati ogbono, ati abayibo, abi jollof rice, Ghana jollof rice. This, my brother, called me yesterday. He's running his immigration in the country and is currently signing every week. I have told you this before. I'm not Dangote, because this is a platform that every little conversation will allow those of us that are still in the hope that that shithole country is working. Ìwọ tó wà Nàìjíríà ni ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ń bá wí, farabalẹ̀ kó gbọ́ mi. Mo kí grandma Felicia Jagbe ṣàlàfíà lẹ́wà mà. Mo kí ẹ̀yin bàbá àgbàlagbà, dádì wa Olúwatóyìn Adéjoro, bàbá mi Timothy Àgbẹ̀lọ́ba, ó jẹ́ kí gbogbo wọn lọ sí fáàmù nísìn. The man Timothy sent a voice note appreciating some of what we do for them at home. I said, no, don't worry about all that. I don't need anybody to appreciate what we do. Odili, Batilo, we do what we do because we are all in this together. Tell me about one Nigeria. How you doing, Odili? Ask Canada. I'm sure you're enjoying the weather. Tell me about one Nigeria, Mama struggle. Mama wabi toti she freebies, no the social media. But I do follow. That my brother that called me, and I returned his call back today. Mr. Koiki, Mokoni Kinkini. He speaks Yoruba, but I will translate in English. Moni Kinkini, and I know he's doing his immigration, but his signs, when he call him a sign, call him a Towabowi. The Home Office in UK says he should come and thank you so much. Send greetings to your family, Odili. Moki will go into our platform. I have done whatever I have done in this country, legally, I can share it online. Illegally, I don't think I've done anything illegally. Okay? What did he say?
That's for him. Say this for him.
Tell him we'll get another one. Tell him to come and make it for you guys. I'll give him money to buy another one. Yeah, Danny. Tell him to come and prepare the steak. If I give me like it, yada. Now, brother mi wá pè mí, I want sọ̀rọ̀ mo ní báwo ni gbogbo nǹkan ṣe ń lọ nísìn. Ó ní Mr. Koiki, mo lọ díẹ̀ o. Mo lọ sign nísìn ni o. Mo ní but mo ti ṣàlàyé fún yín tẹ́lẹ̀ pé going to sign is like you are renewing your status to be in this country. And this is just an advice for anyone that have friends or family in this country. Don't let all this barber shop or all this hairdresser or in the beer parlor or when you are having this your stupid conversation. If the Home Office asks you, Emma Binu,
he says he's busy.
Oh my God. He's doing what?
His homework.
His homework.
Yeah.
Can you have something for now then? Just take a snack for now. Get a snack. If the government of this country ask you to come and be signing, it's still a breaking news. Am I worried? Dangote fire. You order it in a small fire. Fire na fire. Our artificial program launch 1 year. If you are asked to go and sign, and you say, I am not going to sign, you have lost your right to be in this country. That is number one. I beg you, I plead with you as somebody that have experienced it before. Immigration is not a crime. The reason why we are all stuck in this country, whether you have got your papers, you have got your British passport, you are still working to get it. Or 15 years is almost the same length of what I was talking about at the earlier program. Julian Assange spent 14 years before he saw Australia again. Australia did not change. It will probably be like, they don't put light there. That building was not there 14 years ago. It will be amazed with so many things. And we pray for his freedom that he has achieved after, So what I'm trying to explain to us is that if Tobawa ni UK today Louis Tony Kowama sign labor ni labor la wa lo te kan fún kini kan mi ama le conservative law ito se ti to 14 years of pain or whatever years they've stayed in power. If you have to live in this country, go and vote July 4. Now, what I want you to understand, Nigeria, a man that has arrived in this country, Koiti niwe, wo ti fun niwe, o wa ntara pe Mr. Koiki, but wọ́n ní kí wọ́n máa sign. Money, most of when the last time ta sọ̀rọ̀, going to sign is like you are renewing your right to remain in the UK until it is resolved. And but I told you that I spent 3 years in London Bridge, Old Street, and Old Street by the roundabout. That roundabout has been redesigned. The building itself is no longer there. From Old Street signing, I was sent to London Bridge. Agbalagbani, Arugo. You will meet all kind of different people there signing. Oremikon lost sign. Okpada de Nigeria ni. I told him that I did the same thing that you are doing today, some probably 10 years ago, or I can't remember, 15, probably. So if you are being asked to sign, please, because Toba tin sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́yẹn, àwọn kan tin kùn sí wọn létí pé má lọ sign o, wọ́n máa gbé ẹ lọ́lé ni o. Stop listening to all that nonsense. Home Office doesn't work. Yes, they want to deport as many people, but it doesn't work like that. But one thing that I really want us to learn, especially in Nigeria, ni pé arákùnrin mo wá bí pé money, but you are being looked after. Money chan fún yín lówó. Wọ́n fún yín lówó, but the money is coming in like a voucher card. It can only go to the store and spend it. It cannot withdraw it. Money chan sanwó lẹ́yìn ó ní ẹ. Do you understand that? Ìwọ tó wà Nigeria, citizen of Nigeria. Owan sọ pé fire mú Dangote Refinery. Ó ń pẹ́ kí fire tó mú gbogbo ẹ̀. Kíní kan wá? In tó máa jẹ́ kí Nigeria laná lè ní gbàdúrà lójoojúmọ́. Because Dangote náà ti sọ pé àwọn mafia kan ò fẹ́ jẹ́ kí ọ̀rọ̀ Dangote Refinery yẹn kó ṣeé ṣe. Mò ń bọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀. Ẹni tó dé Louis kò tí jẹ́ citizen. Ṣé mọ̀ pé òun tún gbádùn jẹ mí lọ? Because when I was signing, I was not given an accommodation and I was not being paid. Those two things I did not benefit it. But in 21st century, somebody else is enjoying that by being paid is accommodation and they are giving him money for feeding. Money, mo understand. Àwọn tó wà nílé àbí. Bí ó níyàwó nílé àtọmọ, I don't know. I think so. Ó ní ẹ. Money, okay. The only thing I can suggest is that just pray that Home Office will look into your file as quickly as possible. But that does not guarantee anything. Home Office, listen, the people they are dealing with right now are the citizens of Ukraine. Níbi tó ti ń jagun. Fẹ́ ogun àbí? Ọlọ́run ìjà arógun. Ẹ jẹ́ kí wàhálà ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà lénìí. British máa recognize gbogbo Nigerians tó wà nílùú yìí automatically. Nobody's going anywhere. It has been done during the Biafra War. America gbà wọ́n wọlé. During that war of the Civil War, America accepted all those that known as Biafrans. Kódà, àǹtí mi kan jẹ́ kó yé mi pé ṣé mo gbọ́ nínú fídíò kan ni in táwọn fi dé àwọn Eastern European country yẹn níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn, the Biafra War. So what I'm just trying to imply here is that ẹni tó tí ní stay tí kò ní right láti gbé nílùú yìí ní UK nílùú ọba ìlú ọba tó lọ́ba tó níjòyè tí politician máa ń kúnlẹ̀ fún king wa ni but lọ́dọ̀ yín lọ́hùn local government chairman máa disrespect àwọn ọba wa àwọn orí adé wa wọ́n bí politician náà dá including the prime minister mo ní wọ́n bí dá ni mo sọ kó tó dissolve government ó kọ́kọ́ lọ gbàṣẹ lọ́wọ́ King Charles àwọn keep monarchy system wọ́n destroy títọ̀dọ̀ tiwa àwọn tó ń lò náà lára wọn náà ní Dangote. So one day there was a fire outbreak at the Dangote Refinery. Whatever that means to you, I don't give a shit. So ìwọ tó wà Nigeria, a citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, mo kí yín sister mi ìyá mi unspent Barry Adekunle Ramon mo kí ẹ Jamo 419 brother mi dáadáa kò ní tán fún ẹ láíláí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ìyẹn náà là ń bá lọ tẹ́lẹ̀ mo kàn tún yá bàrà díẹ̀ ni torí pé mo wonder pé ẹni tí kò níwèé nílùú yìí is not yet a full citizen. You okay? You're not having any snacks. You want proper food. So what you gonna eat? Steak yìí ẹ tó dẹ̀ mọ̀ ṣe ló náà wọ̀n lè ṣe nísìn. Do you want something else? You want me to make something else for you? What do you want me to make? Chicken nugget. Do you still have chicken nugget in the freezer? Open the freezer, let me see. So, inti mo fẹ́ fàyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé ẹni tó ṣẹ̀ dé gbogbo bá tó náà dé arákùnrin kò tí lò 2 years nílùú yìí. He has not used 2 years in the UK and the UK government is giving him money for feeding through a voucher and also accommodation. Can that happen in Nigeria? Can I come to Nigeria now and claim asylum and then expect the government to look after me? It's funny, is it? Yeah, is that all? Is there still chicken nugget? All right. Let me play something. I gotta go and look after these little ones. So let's enter one. Mama sorry in the background while I go and put the air fryer and get them some nice chicken nuggets and or whatever they're gonna eat. Anyway, let's just play this. Some of you might not listen to it, especially in the Facebook. Mr. Diolani, that is not our system. That's not nice. Miss Cheriko Sokwe, during the first just killing, a lot of Nigeria in Belgium used that to get their asylum stay, and they will be accepted. If there's no crisis, we're going nowhere. Listen to Senator Mantu. Senator Mantu, yeah, it goes okay. Senator Mantu, I hear you.
Senator Mantu, can I just quickly clarify? Did I hear you say that you helped rig elections before now?
Let me tell you one thing. Yes. I did. Because I'm now confessing the truth. Look, what do I mean? I don't have to go and change it. But you know, when you provide money, you give money to INEC boys to help you if they see any chance that they should favor you. You provide money to the security. All our elections in the past, I've been in this game for about 40 years. And I tell you, each time, it's not necessarily when I'm contesting election, but when my party sponsors a candidate. I would like that candidate to win election. And what we used to do before, we make provision for INEC, we make provision for security, we make provision for even agents of other parties. you know, so that they will not, you know, raise any objection to whatever we're able to get. So whether I rig myself or not, by providing those resources, financial inducement to the officials, I am rigging election.
Do you think that we can diminish or remove that influence as 2019 approaches?
I believe so, because you see, if people are born again like me and they refuse to give, we, the players, unless we give before somebody will take, right? So don't give.
Yeah.
And then we don't get a taker. We don't get a taker. The more, why? You don't even ask me why am I thinking this?
Okay, Emma Bino, I like a practical. I love practical because that will make you at home to understand we are not joking. Okay, Jamo 419, that's fine. This is chicken nugget, right? Package, 100% chicken breast, crispy. Is not cheap. You must have what it takes for somebody in the poultry business. If you are in the poultry business, you should be making money. But you cannot just kill the chicken. You got to dice it. You got to put it in the production room, then package it, then take it to the store with logistics, driver. Everybody plays a role before it gets to this house. Everybody need role to play. You will not enjoy Nigeria if, let me rephrase it. You will not enjoy the Nigeria that you expect to enjoy. Somebody said the Koiki, the fire was planned. Whatever it is, we don't care. Wake up, Yoruba people, Biafra, Arewa. We don't need a cow that is moving around and destroying our crops. I was crying, not literally crying, when another video popped up. Tell him to stop making that noise. When a young Yoruba man somewhere in Ijebu was crying as his farm was destroyed by the Fulani terrorists. Continue to say at the play. At least I am 3,000 miles away. I can still feed the children. Let's go back and play Senator Mantu one more time. We do as much as we can do on the live show. Even if it's another 30 minutes, then we end it. Emaiti Sakuro. We'll talk about Dangote. Who is Dangote? Niponi Dangote Tirowo. Atipe Onobo ni gbogbo won gba. Everybody becomes a billionaire in the contraction known as Nigeria. Senator Mantu, bones okay. I found this one.
Senator Mantu, can I just quickly clarify? Did I hear you say that you helped rig elections before now?
Let me tell you one thing. Yes. Yes, I did. Because I'm now confirming the truth. What do I mean? I don't have to go and change election. But you know, when you provide money, you give money to INEC boys to help you if they see any chance that they should favor you. You provide money to the security. All our elections in the past, I've been in this game for about 40 years. And I tell you, each time, it's not necessarily when I'm contesting election, but when my party sponsors a candidate. I would like that candidate to win election.
Okay.
And what we used to do before, we make provision for INEC, we make provision for security,
okay,
we make provision for even agents of other parties.
Okay.
You know, so that they will you know, raise any objection to
not raise any objection.
Whatever we're able to get.
Whatever we are going to get.
Whether I rig myself,
whether I rig myself or not,
providing those resources.
We are providing those. I'm just relaying it because those on the Facebook of Koiki Odudua cannot hear what this man is saying. Mokiyami First Bank. Those our mother that retired in the bank understand the banking system. The Dangote took advantage. Let's leave all that and come back to the real breaking news, which is the reason why I turned the camera on. Emma Bino is the way I'm sitting down, so it could look a little bit dark from wherever angle you're watching it. We're streaming on multiple platforms. Just bear with us. I am not in a full studio mode. We are just here. We are family. I am running from the home. You can hear my sound. People are making noise upstairs. So I'm sure you all understand. Okay? So we are family. The most important thing is the message that you want to take away from here. Nothing but the truth. Let's return back to Dangote. Dangote said he built a refinery. Money was taken from loans, investors. But do you know that Buhari, the Fulani man, gave Dangote all clear from the CBN? How many people agree with me on that? Or am I just making it up because we don't like Dangote? Let me first talk about what Dangote told us about certain things that didn't go well with him. So these are some of the, apart from the fire outbreak that Dangote said, no cause for alarm, Koiki, stop making it like it's big fire. Okay. But who is Dangote? Aliko Dangote. How did Dangote make his money? How come he's a very powerful man in Africa? And is there an agenda in the near future? Prophet Tibetan said, why would Dangote be building such a refinery at his age? Probably maybe he can leave it for his children and great-grandchildren to control Yoruba land. The more that project is in Lagos State, the more the Fulani have access to Lagos. Have you thought about that? Their influence will become much stronger. How many people agree with me on that? You don't have to agree with everything we say, but everybody knows the truth. Nothing but the truth. Grandma Comfort Adele said, that is the basic truth. Obasanjo made him a billionaire, just like that Glow guy, Kilorukwe. He told me Glow, the owner of Glow. Every single one of them are billionaires using the resources of the wealth of Nigeria. Well, the basic man in Nigeria cannot have 3 square meals. But a man here in UK, Adenuga Eshegoni, Mike Adenuga, every one of them today that you are thinking that they are millionaires, billionaires, no. Alakija, every one of them made their money out of Nigeria. Eshegoni Yami Adia Osinloye. We are not jealous of any one of them. The Yoruba land was wealthy enough for them to use as their stepping stone. Atiku made all his money from Apapa Port, another criminal. He has been contesting elections since 1992. Yami Ireti Ebisua Yadada. Let's focus on Dangote. Some of the headline within the last 4 hours. According to the Punch newspaper, federal government met local refineries over pricing and they are faulting Dangote. Sahara reporter, Nigerian government counter Dangote Refinery and denies importation of dirty fuel. Whatever that is all meaning, I am just giving you the headline to start with. According to the Vanguard newspaper, 21 hours ago, deregulation allows marketer to source product from anywhere. NMDPRA replies Dangote. So within the oil sector, there are cabals, according to Dangote, that are sabotaging his refinery from north, as if it's going to give you a good price when the price of palm will still remain the same, because Dangote is working on behalf of the Fulani Caliphate. Mokiyami Bosse de Lamidi. Yawa Elizabeth Odetola, good afternoon. Stop eating the table because it's going to affect my program here. Dangote, a rich man, how we become rich, we know Obasanjo, they ba fight for Obasanjo dada, they mukoro pon yen ke squeeze allow. Dangote is saying that Koiki, help me tell people that they are now cabals. You know why? Because Tinubu is a Yoruba man. So maybe Tinubu is the cabal. You know, when Buhari was there, Buhari was like Dangote, do whatever you can do. If you need money in dollar, just call Emefiole. Call Emefiole and just tell him to change the dollar for you in a very, very good price. While you are changing dollar in large amount, Dangote was getting it for as little as nothing. Mr. Debbie Akileni, they all made them billionaire from a Yoruba resources. The refinery belongs to Yoruba. He didn't pay for the land. You see, I'm just sitting here. Somebody, they say the land itself, Koiki, that land is not yet being paid for. Dangote long road to London, according to Business Nigeria. Aliko Dangote has always liked making things to sell as a child. He boiled up sugar to make sweet. You know what? You don't tell me about it. Don't know what you say. Like what Jesus Christ. If you know, let's say, Guguru ni montatele. You know, those are the most easiest thing. There's no record, there's no evidence, but not in this technology age. So Dangote told us that he was making sweet from sugar. That is how he started his business. But as we speak right now, there report of fire out from the 650,000 barrel per day. Dangote Refinery, which started refining diesel, is 650,000 barrels per day. Integrated refinery project located at the Lekki Free Zone. Ìyá mi, ìyá tó dá ti wọlé o, àwọn ìyá dáadáa. Bí a wọ̀ sí lẹ́nu iṣẹ́, bí ọ̀rẹ́ sáré gba time off. Ìyá mi comfort ológun jà ni. Dangote has already been bringing in Fulani into Yoruba land in their thousands as sleeper cells. But a Yoruba man will defend Dangote from now till thy kingdom come. Koiki ṣe torí pé wọ́n ṣe Yoruba nation náà nísìn ló ṣe tún attack Dangote òmùgọ̀. The agenda to keep every one of us below par. This program is going to be 1 hour. At 37 minutes. The whole agenda is to make sure that me and you continue to seek access to better things outside our territory, while they are making it look like, oh, we are the enemies. Just like I've been telling you in my last program, that Julian Assange paid the price for the freedom. Is currently now with his family, and the people that loves him around the world raised 350,000 pounds or 320 something thousand so far. What it is for? I've been on his page all day because it's something that inspired people like us. The truth must be told, whether it is Dangote, whether it's Mike Ononduga, whether it is Tedola. We don't give a toss to every single one of them. They are all the same. But if we do nothing, they will crush every one of us. But the power of the people coming together in one uniform and demanding that things are not going the right way in Nigeria, even though Nigeria, according to Jonathan, the former president of Nigeria, said that Nigeria has now come to its expiration. It has expired. I'm trying to see if I have the video on this, my laptop, so that I can play it, but I don't think I do. But let's come back. Oh, I do. Let's listen to Jonathan. Learn consented wa lórí Koikimedia and Koikimedia Oduduwa. Nígbọ́n tó ń sọ, èyí tó kù, ẹ farabalẹ̀ máa gbọ́. I need to check what I'm making for the children. Bá ṣe máa ń balance in London ni owó tó ṣe dé. Tí ìyàwó ẹ̀ ti lọ síbi iṣẹ́, àwọn ọmọdé láti school. Ó wá ní kí ìyàwó ẹ̀ dé kó tó wá káwọn lè tó jẹun. Wò ó, ìjàlẹ̀ máa jà wá àti ìyàwó ẹ̀. Ọlọ́run jẹ́ lè gbé London. Ó máa balance ẹ̀ ni. Tèmi bá tẹ̀ máa ṣiṣẹ́, mo gbọ́dọ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ tó yẹ pé ìyàwó mi àti padà wọlé, èmi á lọ ṣe night. Ẹ bá ṣe ń jọ́gùlẹ̀ ni. Owó tá à ń send yẹn, àwọn ìyá tó ń fún yín lówó yẹn, tó máa fún yín ní 10,000, tẹ́ máa ní kò tó. Bá ṣe ń jọ́gùlẹ̀ nìyẹn ní London. A máa jọ́gùlẹ̀. Ìyàwó mi ti lọ látàárọ̀ rẹ̀ tí wọ́n máa fi dé nísìn, ó máa rẹ̀ pa. So ìtèmi náà bá lè ṣe kó tó dé. Àwọn bá ti jẹun tán nísìn, wọ́n máa ṣe athletics wọn, wọ́n á ṣe gbogbo tó yẹ kán ṣe. But oúnjẹ ó kọ́kọ́ ṣe pàtàkì, ó ṣe kókó. Oúnjẹ ló ń jẹ́ kí o máa sọ fáwọn èèyàn nílé pé mo ń bọ̀. Gbóhùn sókè Dangote, Jonathan.
Thinking about how we've been having this conversation about the unity of Nigeria. And I reflect back at some of the prominent statements made by some of our founding leaders. And I feel that probably this would help us to have a conversation on the Nigerian unity. I just brought four, not to bore you. First, and I quote, not my statement. Nigeria is not a nation. It's a mere geographical expression. There are no Nigerians in the same sense as there are English, Welsh, or French. The word Nigerian is merely a distinctive appellation to distinguish those who live within the boundaries of Nigeria from those who do not. This is accredited to Chief Obafemi Awolowo, the former Prime Minister of the Western region. The second one, and I quote, "It is true that we politicians always delight in talking loosely about the unity of Nigeria. 60 years ago, there was no country called Nigeria. What is now Nigeria consisted of several large and small communities, all of which were different in their outlooks and beliefs. The advent of the British and that of Western education has not materially altered the situation, and the many and varied communities have not knit themselves into a composite unit." This is accredited to Sir Amado Bello, former Premier of Northern Region. He thought, and I quote, "Since 1914, the British government has been trying to make Nigeria into one country. But the Nigerian people themselves..."
Why are they trying to make Nigeria into one country? So that we can all be subjugated, suppressed, find our way out of the country known as our own, which is Yoruba land. Some of us have lived out of that land for a very long time. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Ṣẹ́gun Ọ̀nàní, bẹ́ẹ̀ni o, balancing family duty is very, very important in UK. So let's move swiftly because we have 15 minutes. So that came not too late in time láti rely ní kí n máa rest dáadáa. But the breaking news we're talking about is Dangote. And the reason why we're talking about Dangote is because Dangote has what it takes to disrupt Yoruba land. And it has been confirmed. It has been already seen. And I want to prove that to you. 1 minute. That's why I've just opened this other laptop, because I'm going to play one video. This video that I'm going to play is not a new video. It's just to remind us. I don't know whether I have it as a folder here because I've cleared this laptop. So I have to go into the YouTube channel to find the video I'm looking for. When every part of Nigeria was on a lockdown, what was the truck going from point A to B? How many people remember that truck? Truck, remind me. What is the name of the truck? There was a particular truck that was moving from point A to B with mass exodus of people. Wherever they were going, I don't know. Ganolo Edeni Dangote is a criminal man, which Nigeria thief, steal, and kept by him. Mokibu Enten Boa. Ebawa Shekini Efarabale. Kagbo Inti Arakun Isofua. Che when everybody Intimon Shin alone suffer me boti ready, but Koti ready to Momobe, Oshikudie. This man told us that something is going to happen. But we all thought he was lying. We all thought he was joking. But at the end of the day, what he said before he died is now like multiplying itself as of today. Who are the Boko Haram? And who are those funding Boko Haram? And who are those we should hold responsible for it? Let's listen to this man, Malafia Obadia.
Do you think the government is unwilling or
and let me go and check what I'm cooking.
In fact, it is not only unable, it is unwilling, and we have good reason to feel that they are part and parcel of the killers. Let me make some revelations to you.
That's a very big allegation, Dr. Obadiah. The government is part and parcel of the killers.
Yes.
That's big.
Yes. Okay. How will the government just say, oh, it's revenge killing and so on? Then you leave it there. Oh, because it is revenge killing and so on and so forth. The body language of this administration, the body language of the state government shows clearly that they have a hand in the killings. No doubt about it. Because, you see, General Abacha, and people don't give him history. Do you think you would have tolerated such nonsense? And let me make some revelations, because some of us also have our own intelligence networks.
Okay.
Have met with some of the bandits. We have met with some of their high commanders. One or two who have repented. They have sat down with us.
Okay.
Not once.
Okay.
Not twice.
Mm-hmm.
They told us that one of the northern governors is the commander of Boko Haram in Nigeria. Boko Haram and the bandits are one and the same thing.
Okay.
They have a sophisticated network.
Okay.
During this lockdown, their planes were moving up and down as though there was no lockdown. Moving ammunitions, moving logistics, moving money, and distributing them in different parts of the country. They're already in the south, in the rainforest of the south.
Okay.
They're everywhere.
Okay.
They told us that when they finish this rural killing,
what is going to happen?
They will move to phase 2.
What is the phase 2?
The phase 2 is they will go into the urban cities.
Okay.
Going from house to house, killing prominent people.
I
I can tell you, this is the game plan.
can.
By 2022, they want to start a civil war in Nigeria.
Are you with me? According to many of the problems that we are facing in Nigeria today, Yawa Moreni Keji Olusola, the Yoruba nation is the answer. Babami Uluwa Senyi, when there was a lockdown in Nigeria, the Dangote trucks were moving freely with loads of some men, FT men, young men, vibrant, hard-working men that have now become our sleeper cells. Maybe Eri Olokada, àwọn Olokada, should I say àwọn Olokada, tí wọ́n gorí àwọn èèyàn, ẹni tó pa mọ́lẹ̀, lóòótọ́ èèyàn kan ni, àtẹ mọ́. Now, let's quickly, because I got 9 minutes. Come on, Lord. I might go back púpọ̀. So that keep me not relax, especially the voice, the body, the strength, so that we keep the energy going. Because Ben Yawani Koiki in Ajoti Ocean Loni, don't burn it down too fast, but push as much to educate and create. Eric mo bu money sin. Ko se yen o. Mo si mi tin ki ma bu anybody mo. Àwọn ìyá mi comfort ológun ja. No bu anybody. Wo sha ma create awareness. Àfàwọn politician nìkan là ń bú. Ẹ ní rí kí mo bú ọmọ Nàìjíríà kankan mọ́ because kò yé yín ni, ẹ má bínú, kò yé yín ni, kò jọ yá wa méjèèjì ni. Now, ká tó parí ètò yìí, Dangote ó ṣe ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ jàǹbá látara pé ó lo influence kó tó di pé Buhari dé gọ́sẹ̀. He has created that empire, and that empire is not for me and you. It is for their own generation. They were even importing people from India to come and work in that Dangote Refinery. Lagos State should have even told Dangote that 60% of the workforce would be Yoruba people or those that are Nigerians, to put it on that mumbo. Important. Oh, it's ready there. Language, you know, on Ginobon here. Language, you know, on Ginobon here. Language, you know, on Ginobon. Ibi tí technology dé nìyẹn. Akọ oyè yín tó bá ti ń ṣàmàlà la fi rò ta fi ṣe ọbẹ̀. Akọ gbogbo ẹ̀ ó bá ti wà nù fryer it go Jenny. Like we don't like food. Let's come back. Mr. Perry. What we are trying to say here is that for a very long time, Dangote was using what they called monopoly. How many people knows the meaning of monopoly? When you are running a monopolistic system of government, people will make billions. Tano import gbogbo sugar tanje ní Nigeria and wọ́n fún ní license. Because tẹ́bá débi by listening, ẹ máa fi defend tí kò jẹ́ kẹ́ defend. Ìtú ẹ kẹ́ farabalẹ̀ pé kí ló ń fà tí ìyà fi ń jẹ wá? Why are we suffering? One need there's a fire. Dangote needs small fire, no problem. But who is Dangote? And Dangote, and what is his agenda? Somebody Flebby said the details of this fire must be completed this week. Won't they go blame? Engineer, manager, operative? No. Dangote already told us from so many reports. Yes, that there is some cabal. Those cabal does not want him to succeed. They are fighting him back to back. These are evidence that is out there in the public domain. Fire outbreak at the Dangote Refinery just days after Dangote accusation. I'm trying to find the actual news. Dangote actually is putting accusation. Who? Is it to the God? Hey, Umbo. Who is Dangote putting the accusation to? Who? Daily Trust 2 days ago. How international oil companies are sabotaging us. Imagine Dangote in the international oil company. They are, am I fooling you? There's nothing called international. They are all international. Dezani was international when she was the OPEC president and the minister for oil. I met Dezani at the court in London. She's currently on bail for £70,000. She wanted to put 35,000. The judge says no. You know what? You know why Dezani paid that amount of money? She's a flight risk. Only Salo. And she's going to be tagged. I've told you that. I'm reminding you. Ni said Dezani, look. Said Shori said Dezani, Nibiba. What my brain it's called electronic tag. Toba ti di 11 p.m. Wo biba beda abi ye ko jade kúrò nínú ilé. Toba kúrò nínú ilé, o ti lose the bail condition and lo ti mole niyen because the case is still November next year. Kolo ko fún gbogbo let me Google. So don't let Dangote fool you by that their international company is about who is international company? Dangote, you are part of international company. It's all lies. Then £70,000 was deposited by Dezani Alison Madueke. They continue to say with the play. Wani Ruto is going to meet Museveni tomorrow in Uganda. Wish them all the best. But those in Kenya say they know they agree. But Nigerians are not going to do the same thing because we don't speak the same language. We don't have the same culture. We are different people. So don't expect the kind of energy in Kenya to happen in Nigeria. Let's focus on the last 3 minutes because I don't want this program. Benny, Dezani has sheke for leg. Sheke. Anytime you meet, you will not notice her because each time she's going out, she disguised. You will not know she's the one. You go to see Dezani like this, you go to say, that's not Dezani because she don't wear Iboju dark glasses and put on like Eleha. But I saw her in the court. She was looking at me, I was looking at her. Mumbo, you know, this food is almost now ready. The final lap. Both in Cripsy. Chef Koikimedia is in the house. Chef Koikimedia. Let me say this. This is how we are meant to be dealing with criminals. Not that the country, no. I saw Dezani. I've never seen Dangote. He has not, according to the UK, commit any crime. But in Nigeria, that we know, he has committed crime against humanity, because we saw Dangote truck with people that were moving during the COVID. Okay, somebody said they are on the, on lunch. Bon appetit. Those of you at home, we are not saying that anybody should go out there and make any attack, kill anybody. But we are saying that we need to come together in one block and demand our right, the power of the people. I've talked about it in my last program just about a few hours ago. According to Dangote on the Daily Trust 2 days ago, how international oil companies are sabotaging us, Dangote Refinery. The vice president of the oil and gas, that is where everybody makes their money from. I'm sure some of you, we are just waiting for your own opportunity. Yes, the tag on the sheke on the Dezani leg is for monitoring now. Is connected to the nearest police station where she lives. If she does not enter the house, that electronic tag is beeping. Dezani, where are you? Daisy, you are not back home. 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 And within 8 minutes, police already. Ankle monitor. This is how we should treat criminals in Nigeria. But we don't get Wi-Fi. We don't get electricity. I hope you have not been using this before, Flavy, because you say you get SIM card, you get GPS. Yeah, I'm sure say they don't put something for your leg before. Just joking anyway. This is how the system is meant to look like. This is the system that I want. If if I commit crime, I don't pray to commit crime anyway. I don't have, it's okay. But crime does not pay. It will catch up on you. And there's nothing like small crime. Just take on small one. They no go no. Small one, small one, small one. The day where they go no. Mr. Perry needs 70,000. 70,000 pounds is a chicken chain to Dezani. She wanted to give 35. The judge said, Daisy, baby. I was, this country is nice. I was in the courtroom. You know, I feel like, Koikimedia. You know, there are people that sit in the gallery. Me, I don't sit in gallery. Now, we are almost finishing the program, but I need to sort this kit out quickly. Everything seems to be ready. Coco, cool down there. Let it cool down a little bit, okay? It's ready. Let's just pack it up. We are ready. Oh my God, it is Cripsy. But Cripsy. Oh, Cripsy, Dada. If you want like Cripsy, you want to go Cripsy. You want to go Cripsy. But about Cripsy, you know, Mama Loleno. Oh, so Sweleno. I suppose it's Sweleno. Pẹ̀lú chips. Àwọn gbé chips sí lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́. Tàbá lọ ra ilé níta nísìn. Ó lè dá máa gbà lọ́wọ́ olú rẹ̀. Bọ̀ tó bá ti rọra ṣe nínú ilé ẹ̀, wàá mọ̀ pé a máa lọ lẹ́mẹ́lẹ́mẹ́ lọ́mọlọ́mọ. Tá bá ti jẹ lẹ́yìn tí wọ́n á mú mi sí. Èyí tó dẹ̀kun tó máa jẹ tó máa fi lọ snacks yìí. Lẹ́yìn kan jẹ fruit. Ìtàn sọ fáwọn èèyàn wa nìyẹn pé àwọn ọmọ wa tó ń dé láti iléèwé ní Nàìjíríà wọ ọ̀rọ̀ jẹjẹ kí ló fà á? Wọ́n ní kí shut up. Yeah, go and call your brother. Sorry. What sauce do you want? What sauce do you want? Ó tún wo tẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ àbí tàbúrò ẹ̀. Ìbí kan náà ni. What do you want? What sauce do you want? After the ketchup in there. The mayonnaise. Sweet and sour. You know that the mic will fall. There's another one here. Go and call that Choco boy. Go and call him Bonjeti ready. ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi ẹ má bínú jàre mo gbọ́dọ̀ tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ yẹn easy ni I'm a comedian gbogbo ẹ̀ ló máa ń lọ lórí program wa Ọlọ́run this is a program that everybody just want to come and enjoy mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo yín ní bàjẹ́ fúnra wa àjọ máa délẹ̀ lérí ni. So Dangote ó ń sọ fún wa pé there is cabal àbí Tinubu ni cabal. I hope it's not Tinubu that is the cabal. She must not change her phone, no. If there's any change her phone, she must inform the police, and we have seized her passport. I remember when Dele Momodu came to interview her, they say she's got cancer. What I saw that day, I didn't see anybody that looks like that, but I don't know. I don't have a medical record. But whatever it is, it's ready, boy. I moved away the iPad from the mail. You okay?
Oh, yes.
Kilo love you para toto. Did you cream yourself?
Yes.
In this hot weather?
Oh, no. Oh, yes.
Sweet and sour sauce.
Okay, open it. It's the same like this one.
In tó ń jẹ́ ká máa fresh náà nìyẹn. Choppy. In táwọn cousin náà ṣe fẹ́ wálé nìyẹn. Àbá wálé ẹ lọ fún wọn ní cholera ló wà ní gbogbo Lagos ní omi pito tẹ̀ mú pito àti tiger nut tó ń jẹ́ kẹ́ máa yàgbẹ́ oníṣàn ṣíṣàn. Now Dangote ní something is playing out. Is accusing international oil companies in Nigeria of sabotaging. Sabotaging what? And for what purpose? I don't know. But according to the Vice President of the Oil and Gas at the Dangote Industry Limited, DIL, Davukuma Edwin, has accused international oil companies, IOCS, in Nigeria of sabotaging Dangote Oil Refinery and Petrochemical. About a lot of financing Dangote. Hello, financing Nube. I hope it's not the same people presenting and doing the cooking as well. Hello, Mokim Babami Omitola Kennedy. Time was penny, so I should be after this program now. The last question: Hello, financing. Ṣé àwọn kàbá tó ń sọ yẹn náà lọ finance àbí àwọn alálẹ̀ ló kàn ṣiṣẹ́ tí wọ́n lọ? I don't know. Whatever it is, there is a lot happening that can quickly. So just remember that it does not matter. What? What do you want?
I want like the Nando's.
The Nando sauce.
No, like the salt.
Oh, the spice. The okay. The time I want to do it. This one. This one. Which one? This other one. The Nando peri sauce. Okay. Sí tó kọmọdé oúnjẹ gbọ́dọ̀ wà nílé mi. So ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa ká tó parí ìkànnì ní ìrọ̀lẹ́ yìí mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo wa. Dangote ti sọ pé the fire has been contained. It's a small fire. There's nothing for us to be worried about. But to summarize quickly what we've discussed, Dangote told us the fire is not a big deal. Who is Dangote? We reminded ourselves about what Malafia told us, that there are so many terrorists that are well known to the vice president, the former president, and some of the governors in the north. Also, we remind ourselves that during the period of the COVID-19, while everybody was trying to survive, containing themselves, and the diaspora were sending money home to support their loved ones because the shit Owari thought that he had no reason to support our people. Dangote was using his truck. Some say no, Dangote Colonial on truck here is just leased to people. They are just partners. So all we saw was Dangote truck moving people into Southwest in their droves. Those people, COVID started in 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24. So in 4 years, they have become monsters living with us day by day. If you do anything, they put dagger on your side. The one in the forest are destroying the farmland, and economic wise, Dangote himself is dealing with every single one of us. But he says that he thinks that there are some cabal that sabotaging his business. So nísìnyí ni Dangote mọ̀ pé wọ́n máa ń sọ pé kinní kan wà tó ń sabotage. So when Dangote was doing sabotaging of Yoruba businesses inside Yoruba land, plus àwọn tó kù náà kò ń ṣe Dangote nìkan, kò rántí nígbà yẹn, all our mothers have to now rely on Dangote to buy their flour, to buy this Dangote sugar. Tó bá ti ra Dangote sugar àti Dangote flour àti wheat or whatever it is, you cannot buy from nobody else. So it's either Dangote was now giving franchise to people, Dangote cement. So one thing is, the day of reckoning is moving slowly. If they like, let them communicate with us. Tinubu, Baba, Jagaban. It is now 26 today. Baba Kitoye said to the end of the month, I've told you are the weaker element. You are not going to reply us because you are a very, very wicked man. Oh, you reply what? Because Sultan of Sokoto is telling you that don't give any room for the breakup of Nigeria right now. If not, that is what Sultan is telling you. Sherry, don't expect people to talk to you like we are doing. Code Langofin Soro. Sultan of Sokoto, and that will be the last phrase, said, and I quote, not me, his word, you will not defeat the terrorists for the next decade. 1 decade is 10 years. So when it says decades, let's just assume 20 years. That means I will be 60 plus. And I will still be fighting with people that we should have said, enough is enough, we have gone. Decades. Sultan of Sokoto Sokwe, we will make sure, and that decades mean that Tinubu will have left the government, power will have returned back to them, and their agenda will be strengthening very well. If we will stop that agenda, Tinubu might either allow that agenda to collapse or return that agenda back to them, and we should all go and prepare for another civil war. I am always straightforward. Koikimedia, bringing the world closer to your doorstep. Have a very good afternoon. Bye for now.
What are you talking about back to normal, man? I just woke up and my movie theaters are short, and that's where it's at.